Hello everyone. This is the second part of multiplexer circuits, and in this video we are going to learn the 4:1 multiplexer circuits. In previous video we have learned the 2:1 multiplexer, and in this video we are going to learn the 4:1 multiplexer. Here 4:1 multiplexer block diagram is given. 4:2 means it has a 4 inputs D0, D1, D2 and D3, and 1 means it has a 1 output Y. So to select one input out of this 4 input, we have two select lines S0 and S1. We know that the formula 2 raised to m equal to n. So n is nothing but the number of inputs and m is nothing but the number of select lines. So 2 raised to 2 equal to 4. So to select one input out of 4 given inputs, we require to select lines. So we have given here S0 and S1, these two select lines. So here we have not included the strobe input or enable input to reduce the complexity. And we know that strobe input or enable input must be 1 to select this mux chip. So keep in mind that enable input must be 1. Now here we draw the truth table to know the operation of this 4:1 multiplexer. So we have two inputs, select input, that is S1 and S0, and here we have an output Y. So we have not included the inputs D0, D1, D2, D3 because we know that depending on the combination of this S0 and S1 lines, we can select the different input at a time, and whatever data available at the input, that will be get at the output Y. So if the enable input is 1, so we are right here the enable input is equal to 1 always. So if this S0 and S1 and S0, these select lines, they are equal to 0, 0, then input D0 is selected. If the S1 is 0 and S0 is 1, then input D1 is selected. If S1 is 1 and S0 is 0, then input D2 is selected. And if both these select lines S0 and S1, they are equal to 1, 1, then input D3 is selected. So in this way, we can select the particular input by applying the particular combination to S0 and S1 select lines. So to get the simplified equation to draw the logical diagram of 4:1 multiplexer, we have to draw the K-maps for the outputs D0, D1, D2 and D3. So first for D0, we have to draw the K-map. So here we have 3 inputs, that is S0 and S1 and the D0 as a input. So here we take D0 and here we take S1 and S0. So here S1, S0 bar, S1 bar, S0, S1, S0 and S1, S0 bar. So here we have to take D0 bar and D0. What we have to do? We have to plot the D0 or output 1, that is for D0 on this K-map. So when this D0 will be, output for this D0 input will be 1 only when this D0 is equal to 1. If D0 input is 0, output will be 0, and we are just plot, we want to plot the 1 on the K map. So we have to just consider when this output for D0 will be 1, when D0 input is equal to 1. So we have to just plot for a 1. So here we have to plot when S1 and S0 they are 0 0, that means S1 bar, S0 bar, and when D0 is 1, at that time output will be 1, and all the other times it is 0. So here no grouping is possible. So consider only this one and write the equation for this, that is D0 S1 bar S0. So this is we get for D0 output, okay, or we can say that it is a Y0 output. Then for next, that is D1, again we have to plot the same thing or the same graph, that D0 bar. Now we have to consider D1 and D1. So here select lines are common, so we are taking here S1 bar S0, S1 bar S0, S1 S0, and S1 S0 bar. So here for this D1, when the output will be 1, when D1 is 1. For the input combination, when S1 is 0 and S0 is 1, that means S1 bar S0. So this is S1 bar S0, and when D1 is 1. All the other time output will be 0. So again no grouping is possible. So here we can write Y1 equal to, so here D1 S1 bar S0. So in the similar way, we did not draw to K map for each output. We can directly write the equation from here. So here for Y2, that is means for D2, we can write here D2 must be 1. So here D2, and for the input combination of select line combination for D2 is S1 and S0 bar. As S1 is 1, so we can directly write S1, and here S0 is 0, so here we can write S0 bar. Similarly for Y3, that is for D3, so here when the D3 is 1, at that time only the output will be 1. So we can directly write D3, and input combination for the select line is S1 is 1 and S0 is 1. So we can directly write S1, S0. So in this way we can get the equation, that is output equation Y, that is starting from this D0 S1 S0 bar plus D1 S1 bar S0 plus D2 S1 S0 bar plus D3 S1 S0. So this is the required equation for the 4:1 multiplexer. So we can draw the diagram for this. So we have two inputs, that is S1 and S0, and we have to use both S1 and S1 bar, and similarly we have to use both S0 and S0 bar. So we have taken here the two lines, this is uncomplemented line and this is a complemented line of S1. Similarly this is uncomplemented line for S0 and this is complemented line for S0. So here we get S0 bar, and for this line we get S1 bar. Okay, so our first term is D0 S1 bar S0. So here we have to take S1 bar for this first term and S0 bar. And now the third input to this AND gate is D0. So we have taken from here. Now our second term is D1 S1 bar S0. So here we have to take S1 bar Now S0, it is uncomplemented, so we have taken from here uncomplemented line, and the third input for this AND gate is D1. So we have written over here D1. Now the third term is S1 S0 bar. So it is S1 and it is S0 bar, and this is the third input, that is D2. Similarly for D3, here S1 and S0, and third input to this AND gate is D3. So what we have to do? Now all these AND terms, they have ORed together, that means they have added together to get the single output. So here we have to combine this all outputs, and here at the output Y we get the multiplexer 4:1 multiplexer. Now if this S1 and S0, they are 0 0, and if this D0 is 1, at that time the output of this AND gate will be 1, because if this S0 and S1, they are 0 0, because of this NOT gate they get inverted, so at the output we get 1. Similarly for S0 we get at the output here 1, and if this D0 is 1, at that time if all the inputs of AND gate are 1, then only the output of that AND gate will be 1. So here at the output we get 1, but for this second, third and fourth NAND gate AND gate, here we get 1, but for this S0 it is 0, and as D1, whatever the status of this D1, output will be 0. Similarly for this it is 0 as we connected to this S1. Again this is also connected to S1, so it is 0. So 1 plus 0 plus 0. So here at the output we get 1, because of this D0 is 1. So in this way, depending on the status of this select lines, means if it is 0 0, D0 is selected, if it is 0 1, D1 is selected, if it is 1 0, D2 is selected, and if it is 1 1, D3 is selected. So this is the 4:1 multiplexer circuit using AND gates.